Our position here is that we promote dialogue, that we are not only seen, but we act also as bridge builders between two great continents, after all, with great history, and hopefully with a great future. Both the African continent and the European continent need to work more together in the sense that there are opportunities, for example, that we Europeans, we are not having when it comes to the African continent. So we need to have a new narrative vis-à-vis the African continent. Apart from that, we do support initiatives, apart from maybe taking initiatives ourselves. We do support initiatives when it comes to, for example, Libya. One of the most important things is that we support the Libyan people first and foremost, and also the Special Representative of the Secretary General of the United Nations in his endeavors to try and bring everyone on board when it comes to Libya and its future. And it is something that we need to continuously support, not only as a country, but as international community. We always offer our, let's say, help if they require, whatever that can be when it comes to their needs. Of course, we discuss our bilateral relations, especially when it comes to the economic areas and trade issues. We follow the framework of the European Union in this, and we implemented this framework on the overseas development assistance. It forms part and parcel of our, let's say, policy, but then we have specific issues where we give more attention to maybe specific countries or region. Recent months, we are trying to focus more on Africa, not just the northern part of Africa, where we have long-standing, let's say, bilateral relations with each and every country in the north part of Africa, but we are hoping to manage to have also better relations when it comes to the sub-Saharan Africa. A case in point is Ghana, where we have a High Commission now, and they also have an ambassador here present in Valletta. And this is our first High Commission, our first embassy in sub-Saharan Africa. And that is something that we are keen to continue doing in the sense to promote trade, to promote relations. Recently we signed a number of agreements and MOUs. And of course, it's something that we are trying to convey the message not only to ourselves first and foremost as a country, but also within the structures of the European Union, especially in the context of the Foreign Affairs Council, where I think that we need to do more on our relations with Africa as partners, as equals, and we should not remember of Africa because we have an issue with migration. There is much more into our relationship than just migration. Migration is, of course, an important element in the discussion, but it's not the only discussion that should be taking place. Then, when it comes to the overseas development assistance, it takes different forms. It's not just giving checks, it's also giving a future to a number of people through scholarships, for example. And it's not only when it comes to certain countries in Africa, but it's also, for example, to Palestinians that we try to give them scholarships on different areas with our university.